Hey Enrique, really quickly just wanted to record a video to kind of teach you the basics of SEO for both your website and your Google My Business listing, so you'll know what you need to be looking for when you're hiring a marketing company, and even if you wanted to try to do it yourself, the kind of ranking factors that you need to make sure you're doing. So this is your website. Right now, I'm not sure who created the site, but it's kind of strange right now. So every time you click on a tab, instead of just navigating to the different tab, it opens up a new one, which isn't usually how navigation tabs work. But you have a good click to call right there, and you have a live chat, so that is good. I would also usually, so this is called above the fold. Everything you see on the screen when you first land on the website is above the fold. Usually you want to include a few things above the fold. You want to have the main offer, like what the website is about, right there above the fold. You also usually want to have a call to action, like call us now, or a form submission with an offer right in front as well. So having just the image, it looks nice as a background image, but I would suggest having a couple of other things on the front screen for them to click on. So you scroll down a little bit and you see a little bit about your company. You're doing Google Guaranteed, so that's cool. I'm sure you're getting a lot of leads from Google Guaranteed already. Although in Houston, I'm sure there's quite a bit of competition, so maybe the lead costs with Google Guaranteed are a little bit more expensive than some of the other markets. Here's a good call to action, so that's good. And testimonials. So you have all the basic stuff. It doesn't look super pretty. I mean, a lot of open white space in the website, but at least the foundational stuff is done, so that's good. As far as SEO goes, so there's almost no content on this website, less than 100 words total. So Google's not really going to know what your website is about. If I put your website into one of my tools, it's going to show only 10 organic keywords, and it's just your business name, Maxim Houston. Maxim. So it doesn't really know that you're a roofing contractor. It doesn't know that you're a roofing contractor in Houston or anything about any of your services, roof repair, commercial roofing, residential roofing, etc. Because of the lack of content. How Google works is it's a bot that goes on your website and crawls the pages to try to figure out what exactly your website is about. So it counts how many times you use each keyword and where you use the keywords. So you want to have the specific keywords you're trying to rank for in the headers of the website prominent, and then use those same keywords multiple times in the content of the website. Also, longer content ranks better than shorter content. So having only 100 words, if your competitor has 500 words or 1,000 words, they're going to rank higher in general than your 100-word content page. This one has a little bit more content, but again, it's pretty skinny, a little bit hard to read. Costing you money, residential roofing. So that's good. At least you have some content going for you. Anyways, let's take a look at your competitors so you can see what they're doing for organic SEO. So when I search Houston Roofing Company, the first thing that shows up is the Google Guaranteed ads or the Google ads, if there is any. Then the map pack. So you want to have, you already have these going for you. That's great. You also want to rank number 1 in the maps and run number 1 organically. If you have all 4 of those, 1, 2, or 3 of those, then you're going to be getting a ton of the traffic, like 80% of all of the people who search for Houston Roofing Company, you'll be getting those people as leads. So if you look at your competitor, this one, Houston Roofing Online, you can see how they're doing their SEO. Notice they have a bit more content on their website with specific keywords that they're trying to rank for. Houston Roofing and Construction. So Houston Roofing is a good keyword that a lot of people are searching for. So if I see how many times they use the word Houston, they use it 27 times. All of these times are specific keywords they're trying to rank for. Houston Roofing Company is another one that they're trying to rank for. Houston Roofing and Construction. Yeah, etc. roof repair in Houston, hail damage repair in Houston. Those are the types of keywords. So if I put their website into the tool, you can see they're getting 422 organic traffic per month. That's a lot of traffic. If they were paying for Google ads for that, that'd be a couple $1,000s a month. But they're getting it without having to pay for any ad spend. So Houston Roofing gets searched 150 times every month. They're ranked number 1, so they're getting 48 organic traffic from it. Houston Roofing Companies get searched on average 100 times a month. Roofing Houston 200 times a month. So it's fairly high search volume because Houston is a larger city. So a lot of really good potential for leads if you are ranking. This category right here, it is how competitive it is to rank for those keywords. So you see these 26, 27, 18. Those are fairly high numbers. It means keyword difficulty is pretty high. There's a lot of other roofing companies in that area that are also targeting those keywords. So that means it's going to take a long time to rank and quite a bit of SEO effort in order to rank number 1 or number 2, number 3. Because there's so many other competitors also actively paying for and doing SEO. So you need to do better than your competitors at all of the different factors. You need to have longer content. You need to have this specific keywords inside of the content. The other ranking factor that's a really big one is off-page SEO. So see this UR and DR rating? That's how trusted your website is by Google. At least as shown by this tool. You have 0 rating, so your website isn't trusted as a good source of content yet. So the way you increase those ratings is you go through to other websites and you link back to your website. So for example, different directory listings, blogs, getting featured in news articles, those type of things. Every time you get your website linked to from other trusted websites like Forbes or different directories, even Yelp, HomeAdvisor, etc., it's going to make your website seem more trusted and credible, and will rank you higher for all the keywords you're trying to rank for. So that's what off-page SEO is, and that's the bulk of what we do month to month. We're paying for backlinks, we're writing articles for people to publish, that type of stuff. To hope to increase the organic traffic. The very beginning, what you need to do is write a lot of content, getting at least 1,500 words on the home page, and then at least 800 words on each of these additional service pages, and then maybe adding a few more pages, like one for roof repair, one for residential roofing would probably be good. So that's the basics of SEO for the website. There's a lot more, of course, schema markup, making sure the website loads quickly, all sorts of other stuff. But let's get to the GMB so I don't take too much of your time. So ranking the GMB is really, really important and a little bit easier than ranking the website. So there is a lot of ranking factors. One of them is having lots of photos and uploading, when you upload the photos, making sure they have the keyword you're trying to rank for. Another thing is getting reviews. So right now it looks like you only have 3 reviews. So every single time you go to collect payment, be asking for those reviews. I can show you how to get a link to send people if you need to get reviews, or talk to you about more review management software that I set all my clients up with. Some other things is just making sure your business listing is set up correctly. Right now, when I was looking at your listing, it showed that it had two categories, roofing contractor and service business or something. I don't see the second one right now, but you only want to have the one roofing contractor. Unless you have other services that you offer, such as siding, gutters, etc., then you would put those as subcategories. Some other ranking factors is citations. Let me show you just really quickly what an example of citations are. So a citation is a directory listing. Every time you put your business in Yelp, HomeAdvisor, Yellow Pages, etc. Let's see, roof. Let's do construction. Yellow Pages, BBB, Angie's List, HomeAdvisor, Manta, Porch, House. All of these are like the suggested directories you want to get listed in order to rank your GMB higher. Google, it takes into account what other signals are on the web. So if every other directory related to roofing has your business listed in it with the same address, name, and phone number, then it's going to know that you're a credible business and rank you higher. Other things you can do is post regularly on the GMB, respond to reviews with the GMB, and yeah, that's pretty much the basics. There's other tricks to it, but the stuff you can do on your own. Some of your other competitors, there's this one, Bronze Roofing. They also did a really good job getting lots of keywords into the content. They're getting around 600, almost 700 organic traffic per month, which in my experience, usually around 10 to 20% of those become leads. So he's probably getting at least 60 to 100 leads per month from his organic traffic. Anyways, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. I'm looking forward to our call tomorrow to talk more about your marketing. If you also need help with like Google ads, Facebook ads, or anything else, I can also help you set up that type of stuff, or just give you advice if that's what you're looking for. Thanks.